Haribol, namaste, peace be with you and upon you. Good morning. My goodness, it's dark here. Just after 5, and I wanted to do a quick video. It's been about a week. We've been traveling and going really, really deep into our practice and association with people at a much higher, much deeper practice than us, which is the key to success in life is association. Obviously, we have to strive with our own endeavor, but also I must remind myself and others of the wonder of grace. And just like, let's say you're sitting somewhere in your home and your partner, spouse, wife, husband, daughter, friend, whoever, suddenly they come into the room and they bring you a cup of herbal tea. Then you didn't even ask for it. That's grace. Now, that's a person coming to you, a person with a gift. Just imagine. Actually, we can't imagine. It's so inconceivable. And yet it is perceivable that the Supreme Person, God, Govinda, Gopala, Rama, so many beautiful names, Allah, Yahweh, Abba, Ava. He can come to anyone at any time, anywhere, with a gift, with his presence, with his smile, with something you need that you didn't think you needed. And that is the beauty of grace. And in the meantime, we practice our Sadhana Bhakti, devotional love, yoga, to link our own being with the will and desires of the Supreme Being. And in this age, the simplest and easiest way to obtain, reestablish, to reconnect with the Supreme Being, with Abba, is simply by hearing and repeating any of his beautiful names. And obviously or maybe not obviously, but the more humility and respect and wonder, curiosity that we can bring in our prayers, the more wonderful the outcome. He sees us. You're not alone. We're not alone. And actually, the Supreme Being expands himself as we living entities decide to leave the spiritual kingdom, the non-material world, and descend to the material world to try and attempt to enjoy separately from God. He gives us our free will to do that, and he creates a world like this one for us to attempt to enjoy ourselves separately from him, which is really impossible. But he says, go ahead, knock yourself out. So away we go, and here we are, wondering why are we so frustrated? No matter what we do down here by our own free will, doesn't seem to satisfy for long. Not for long. We get the watch, we get the car, we get the perfect spouse, and it's never enough. And the reason it's never enough is because it isn't enough. What we need is the Supreme Being, and we need to have that wonderful relationship with him and in reality, and be acting on it and be experiencing it to really be full and satisfied in our Vigraha of Satchidananda, in our eternal spiritual form of being, wisdom, knowledge, and bliss and ecstasy. And currently we're stuck in this physical form, which is full of temporariness, unsatisfactoriness, misery, and just unhappiness, temporariness, and ignorance. So I encourage you to hear and repeat the names of God. And we'll just do a little bit here. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. 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 And very grateful, we'll be giving a class on Transcendental Meditation on Friday at the Dance Diva studio here in Mexico City, which is why we came to Mexico City, and we're staying with our very good friend, very kind host and sweet soul. And we look forward to posting this class at some point on JuicyMagiK. And I want to thank everyone out there just for tuning in and watching a black screen and hear me speaking. I wish for you a really wonderful end of the week, and know that you're not alone, and that at any time you can just simply hear and repeat any of God's names. And we chant on beads because it engages the sense of touch. I was recently at a hair studio, and I noticed my partner was my wife was getting her hair cut, and I noticed the fellow that came in, and another fellow came in, and they were sitting and they were just fidgeting, flicking and fidgeting and picking and touching. And it's very natural, actually. The living entity by nature is active, so we engage this tendency, the sense of touch, onto our beads. And the beads take on a transcendental quality because we're using them in connection with service to the Supreme Being and simply hearing and repeating his names while we touch our beads. And you can touch each bead as if you're holding a precious jewel, and you are. And you're also a precious jewel because you're the child of the Most High, the most wonderful, the most powerful, the richest, the most beautiful, the most renounced, the most famous being in existence in the cosmic creation, and that is Krishna, the all-attractive Supreme Personality of Godhead, of whom I, you, and every living entity are a part and parcel of. So, blessings of peace, peace be with you and upon you. Namaste, Haribol, and hallelujah. Take care.